daughter.
All right, greetings, my sister Nunette. We link up once again on Benu Village.
Yes.
All right. Did you think we'd ever make it here after years and years of telling me, Bomani, you got to come up here to Ecology?
Yeah, and you find
I'm telling you, sister, it's been one of the greatest ventures we have ever taken. So much ecology. And you're about to show us more on your property, right?
Yes.
All right, let's check it out.
It seems like, Ron, you know a lot.
No, I just took Omar back here and wait until he got done finished.
So what am I really looking at? Can I climb up that mountain?
This will be yes. I was just telling people that it takes about maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on how fit you are. We do tours up there, and then across the top and then down. There's actually a waterfall up there, and they do prayer camps and stuff where there's a rock that is like a canopy, so they sleep out there for days because it has the waterfall and everything. There's a bat cave in town.
A bat cave.
There's another waterfall. There's one across the street from here. I would have took you there earlier. But it's not a part of the tour, it's just for everybody.
So this is actually the land that you're working with?
This was all bush. We actually had it graded, but we're going to have the roads put in. It will start with gravels, and then eventually it will be paved. So from here going backwards is the residential. In the front it will have more entertainment. We'll have a stage, cultural centre and things like that. This is going to be I don't know what you call it, upstairs, downstairs.
All right.
The sister is from England. She wants to bring her family here, so her and her husband will have the lower floor, and then her children will have the top floor. So that's her plan. She dug a well, and it's very rare to dig a well here because it's rocky and hit water. But the first time they dug, she hit water. And usually it's not drinking water, you use it for farming, washing, like things like that. It's 9 acres of land here. It's about 5 acres residential, and then the other 4 acres will be for the entertainment and groups come in and different things. Agriculture. We have an organic farm that you may have seen online. Because of the rains, it's really bushy. The grass grows within days. So eventually we'll have the regular grass where you can lawnmower it, but each person that buys the plot is responsible for that. This water is from the borehole, which is where they drill down. So it's fresh water, it's like spring water. You can drink it, but I don't. I boil it before I drink it. So it's like pure water. Okay. When I first came here, there was no electric, no nothing. And I had to tap the lines from town to here, but we will have solar. The brother back here will probably be the first person to have solar. He's a brother from the US. He's never been to Ghana before, but when he saw my Facebook, he said this is where he wants to be. And what it is, he hasn't been here, so he sends his money and we build for him. The plot here is my sister's best friend. She came one time and she said she wants to be here. This is where she wants to be. It's going to be a 3-bedroom with a mezzanine. She usually comes November, but because I'll be traveling, I'll be going there to meet her, and then we'll both come back together. So I think she's been working on hers for maybe a year. And when she gets money, she just sends. The process usually is 2 years. You have to have be at foundation stage, which is this. That's considered a foundation where you cast the top.
Is that standard around the country as far as when you lease a property?
If you get a plot and you don't do anything to it within 2 years, sometimes 1 year, then like it kind of you forfeit. if you don't keep your lands up, here it's different because we're in the bush, but if you're in Accra or Kumasi, you have to keep your land up as well. We ask that the people have it weeded, because when people start living here, we don't want it to be an eyesore for everybody else. The idea is for the villages, when I first came, there was a lot of things that I didn't really like as far as the environments that I went in. So instead of complaining, I feel that we can build our own environment. So that's basically where the idea came from. When we first came, it was a group of 12 people from Atlanta. And I find that with us, because of being Europeanized, it's hard for us to come together like the Africans. Here in Africa, if you don't eat, you go to your neighbor's house and you can eat there. I think we've lost a lot of those things. So everybody wants to do their own thing or do it their way. So it's difficult to get a group together. That's why I mentioned you, because it's difficult to get us all together and with the same focus in mind and sticking to it. So basically the group dispersed, different people were doing different things. The sister, I think you met her, Afofie, it was her and her husband that spearheaded the other group, so we're thankful for that. But like I said, it didn't work out and everybody splintered, and some went back to the US and some are here like opening up stores and different things. But the basic idea for here, not everybody wants to live here, but to have a getaway even, or for their family, for their generations. We always talk about Marcus Garvey and all the great ones that came before us that had to struggle to come here. All we have to do is get on a plane, and a lot of people, for doing that, it's even difficult. Living here so long, it's made me realize how westernized we are. This isn't for everyone. Living in the bush isn't for everyone. Even though we're developing, we're getting the main road, which when development comes, different things come with it. But in Ghana, there's something for everyone. There's the beach, there's the mountains, there's Accra that is close to something in the States. So I always say that it's not about being here necessarily, but it's about doing something. A lot of people complain about the Europeans coming and taking over Africa while they are there doing nothing. So I always tell people that the little that you do, if you're into agriculture, there's groups that you can come and help the farmers or support planting trees and things like that. If you're into children, there's schools that need buildings. If you're into health, you can bring that, support people that are like-minded, that are already here. There's something for all of us as a people to do, and that's something that I wish that more people had that frame of mind, because unity, we really do need each other. Unity is power. I won't hold you here. We'll cut through to the sister. Oh, a lot of people think that here there's a lot of us here. Living here right now is just, from abroad, is just me and the sister that we're about to meet. And the fact that we can do it, we've done this, it should show people that they can do it too. It just takes time. Things don't happen overnight, and we're all good at something, and it's about doing it together. Now, this is Nana Ofori. He lives in town, in the Boyam town. He has been a backbone for me. When I first came, it was just me, and anything that I needed, I can call on him for, whether it's builders, whether it's food, getting to town, anything that I needed, he has been there. And that's one thing that I've noticed about the people here. They are ready to help you, whatever situation you're in. So that's Nana, and I thank him.
You need the keys for the toilet.
Okay.
And we got Righteous here.
Do you have the key?
We've been taking it all in. What do you think about this
This
property, Benu Village?
yeah.
Would you live up here?
Well, if I have a chance to, why not? I just live around the mountains.
This is beautiful. Nature is
We're gonna walk around
in
that
full
way,
effect.
right? Do this way?
We're going to do the bush way. I'm not sure how. Oh yeah, it's weeded. That may be more bushy than here. So one thing that helps as well. A lot of people get offended when the Africans call us whites, and after living here, I realize why. Because a lot of our ways from being in the West for so long, we are like the whites. We want things a certain way. What we would call survival over there is everyday life to them here. So the way we even walk through the bush, we're different. So it's helpful to know that and not be offended when people may call you a bruni or whatever, because we are different and we have to accept that, but we should bring our differences and unite and see how we can work together. This is one of the wells that we had dug first, and it hit rock, so we just use it. The rain fills it up, and just for farming. It hasn't rained that much, but usually it fills up and then you could use that for farming.
Excellent.
I want to take you over to the sister. Her name is Mary's Untitled. She, in fact, there she is right now. I was just talking about you.
Yeah, that's Bomani. Bomani, you good, you do that.
This is Mary's Untitled.
Greetings, my
She's the
sister.
other
How are you?
Yeah, wonderful.
That is
Thank
staying
you.
here.
Yes, you're like a divine princess,
first resident.
divine queen. I like the hat with the
Maybe
ankh.
you can explain your experience and how you
Here?
came here and everything.
Heaven. I live in heaven. That's how it is for me, you know? Our sister has brought us divinely to a spot. We're in the farming region where the food is, you know? And it's divinely inspired through our sister that we're here, right in the middle of Ghana. So we can go down to the coast or we can go up to the
If you
north.
tell them a bit about building, because a lot of people think that it's not affordable, or
Oh,
I have
it's
to
very
say,
affordable. And she makes it even more affordable. Yeah.
for you and your experience, it's like if you don't want a complete house, you do it in stages.
Yeah, this is the
this
first
is-
stage of my house. It's just a bedroom and a lounge
It's like a studio.
area. Yeah,
Yeah.
and a small kitchen and a bathroom.
I want to show
I'm gonna
you
be
the
extended
size of a
bath.
plot roughly, as hers is clear.
And can you give us a dimension of what a plot is, quote unquote?
Okay, a
This
lot
one
of
is 80
people
by
were
70.
talking, right?
Because I've heard
I mean,
100 by 100, I've heard 80
Right,
by
right,
80,
100 by
80 by
70.
100.
Right.
So it varies
In
then.
Accra, I know they've even cut it down to 50 by something, but here roughly it's about 100 by, let's say, 60, around that. Yours is 100 by what?
70.
Right. So it varies, but it's roughly 100 by 60. To give you a rough idea of the size, though, I'm going to stand at the corner of her, where the bushes are. That's the beginning of her plant.
And you see that stick
Where
right
the
there?
bushes are over there, and the
Right.
I'll go
man.
to the far one. You can go to that one.
So this is the size of a plot. So you can see that if you have a family, you can have maybe 3 or 4 houses comfortably. The bushes over there is the ends of her plot. So this is the size of a plot. So an acre usually is 4 times of this, roughly.
So this is a what? Plot.
A plot. So this is the 500.
So 4 of this make an acre?
4 of these make 1 acre, roughly.
And the price point right now is how much?
500.
And that's what I told some of the brothers this morning.
Right.
I want to make sure.
You know the
Yes, Ross Marvin, you feel like you're home?
Yes,
you,
Mom.
you were saying about, was it you that said about the acre?
Yes.
Okay, I was
What's the
explaining
size of
that
plots? Yeah.
a plot is this size. Where those yellow bushes are go into the plantain.
Yeah.
That's the front. And then the corner here where the plantain tree is, and this corner,
Okay.
this is a plot.
Okay.
An acre is 4 of these,
4 plots is
roughly.
an acre.
Yeah. Oh, we can see her carrots. This is about 3 or 4 days rain. This was weeded about 3 or 4 days ago. So we require people to send money to keep up their plots, and that's all. The sister has planted carrots. Usually it takes about 3 months to harvest. And then she has some contumely. I think we call it dasheen in Jamaica.
So it's not like Kalaloo then.
No, we have, I don't think she
I was
has
gonna
it, but
say-
we have Callaloo. Your Alifu is not here.
No, I had it taken up.
We have it all around the land.
I have
And then
dandelion.
here she has dandelion at the side of the house. So literally she comes out in her yard. She is always telling me to eat my dandelion because it's nutritious. But yeah, so this is the plot. We'll go on to the guest house, which is, the sister painted the front. It has ma'at and Isis on the front of
So
it.
it's approximately 500 CDs a plot.
Yes.
It's a lot.
500 CDs per plot.
All right, family, what a beautiful scenic
No,
view.
not CD, sorry.
$500 US.
Yeah.
And family, this is an incredible
If we go
incredible
this way, it's a bit
property.
clearer. Oh, this will be an underground. You want to tell them about it while you're here?
All right, family, let me show you Asa and Aset, and then we're going to give you another great view of something else. As my sister mentioned, here's the guest house with Egyptian style.